Yo, One Piece chapter 1159, titled The Island of Destiny. I'm excited. I'm guessing the Island of Destiny is God Valley. And therefore, we're going to see what's about to happen. There was no break, so obviously we're getting right into it. Nothing to miss. Although, the last cover story was insane. I know in the moment I couldn't believe my eyes, but then seeing every reactor afterwards, correctly noticing that it says Kozuki Moria and putting together that Moria fought Kaido in Wano and that they were calling Moria the Pirate of Justice and that the previous cover story page said he was born in West Blue but raised in Ringo. Everything's kind of adding up. So the current theory is that Moria and Perona and their little crew are going to join Cross Guild, and that because Moria was raised as a Kozuki, that he could possibly read the poneglyphs, giving Cross Guild the ability to read poneglyphs. That is an insane puzzle to put together, and I absolutely love it. I have no issue with Moria coming back. I know he's pretty hated by everybody, but maybe Bro can work out, get some abs again. Get back into his young shape. But we obviously continue Yamato's pilgrimage along with Page 1 and Ulti. Volume 41, the group heads back to the flower capital, chowing down on some apples. Beautiful. Luffy obviously brought the fruit and all that back to the land of Wano, giving them the freedom to eat whatever they want, just like Tama wanted the apple. And so we have a bunch of food to eat. Fantastic. Love to see it. But on to the actual chapter. 39 years ago, Hachinosu Pirate Island. All hell has broken loose. Huh? Did you look everywhere? Don Marlin and the others were... Don Marlin was killed. Don Marlin and the others were killed? They were on guard duty last night. The Don couldn't protect her? It can't be. Who the hell did this? Alright. So who died here? Is that just Don Marlin? Or is that also, because Silver Axe was on God Valley, right? Who didn't make it to God Valley is the question. Don Marlin and the others. I'm guessing he's just like the main one from the Rock's crew that was killed. And obviously we're guessing that Shakki was the thing that was stolen. What are you saying? Huh? Someone kidnapped our Shakki? It only took the perpetrating party a few hours, but they left behind no trace. The pirates were distraught and shaking with rage. Well, looky. Who's got the money? It's Ochoku, the rat, the snake. And that's just, is that going to... because if Caribou is his kid, and he's just a little snake, I think Blackbeard might get his revenge on Caribou after getting some information out of him. I don't know. But you're telling me that Ochoku sold out Shakki? Got some money out of it? Gloriosa crying, everyone crying. The pirates were distraught and shaking with rage. Please be okay, Shakki. Their treasure. Roger. Damn you rocks! How could you let this happen? I'm gonna kick your ass! Word spread across the sea. Shakki, Rayleigh, now worried about his girl. Kuja Pirates Empress. Kidnapped, probably, is what it says. I would assume. And the people sank into deep despair, their smiles fading, and the world's economy ground to a halt for several weeks. The world's economy ground to a halt, all because Shakki was kidnapped. That's crazy. Question is, who kidnapped her? 1 year later, damn. It took them a whole year to find out where Shakki was. But I'm also seeing God Valley. 1 year later, God Valley West Blue. Garling! I'm so happy. People are saying, bro, Garling's a scoundrel, bro. This woman from God Valley, he's just using her. You know, he maybe promised her she was going to become a Celestial or something, but Oda's not showing us her face. Obviously, Shanks and Shamrock look very much like their father. Also, something about God Valley with the pillars. I've not heard anything specific about the pillars, but now looking at it, someone said I heard maybe God Valley has some kind of doubling ability, which is why they were born as twins. Maybe there's something about God Valley that Garling knows, and we're not being told yet by Oda. I always knew you'd come back. Shamrock, Shanks, it's your father. Damn, he's really not showing her face. Twins, huh? How precious. Yeah, they're your kids. Why don't you stay here with me? Go, go. Well, if we were to share a home, certainly wouldn't be here. This island won't be around much longer. Huh? Besides, I've already secured a worthy bride for myself and placed the order. Huh? She will be mine, provided I triumph in the upcoming tourney. Tourney? Damn. Oda's like, this bitch? This mother of Shanks and Shamrock? Irrelevant. Not even showing her face, dude. And here's why. Bro, just... Yeah. I was just testing something out with these kids, you know. I just want to see if God Valley was going to give me twins, and you kind of proved me right. Just an insect to him. Bro, ruthless, man. I mean, is this not the most brutal thing we've seen from an individual? Truly heartless activities right here. Kind of, I mean, I haven't read through Berserk fully, but he's giving Griffith over here right now. A little bit. Begin the preparations. Yes, sir. Making landfall now. Navy ships from the world government? That's right. They've surrounded the whole island. Are they searching for some vile criminal? Get the children inside. Someone was saying also, one of the people complimenting the lady who, the mother of Shanks, the person who was complimenting her was later seen in the God Valley incident as one of the civilians that was running away with their child, who we assume was murdered, or we saw murdered. I don't remember, but yeah. Limit yourselves to tranquilizer rounds. If they don't resist, just capture them. If they don't, okay, so we're basically like gathering the rabbits right now. Limit yourselves to tranquilizer rounds. If they don't resist, just capture them. Lieutenant Commander, oh man, I really thought, no, is it? Is it, dude? Lieutenant Commander, what exactly is the goal of this operation? It's a training exercise. Now zip it. You're 10 years too early to be questioning orders, cadet. But his armband is giving dragon, dude. I don't think I don't see that, Oda. And I didn't even see that first of all. I saw the hair first of all. So you putting that little banner right there. But, squad leader, what's the deal with this upstart? My apologies. He's still in training. We're going to see no Oda box. Oh, we know that's a young dragon, though. We know. Excuse me. What's going on? Kia! Do not resist. Keep still. What? Run! They're capturing everybody. But why? Look at his face. These are just ordinary civilians. Don't question it. There's no room for personal doubts when following military orders. Just focus on completing the mission. Huh? Damn, dragon was put on God Valley duty to round up civilians, bro. Garp's own son. Oh, look at him, dude. It's okay. Tranquilizer rounds shouldn't kill anyone. Sorry. If you let me detain you, I won't shoot. Yo. I don't know what's going on, but I'm leaving this island out of the way. Oda box. Marine. Monkey D. Dragon. Future Supreme Commander of the Revolutionary Army. Father of Luffy. I don't know if we're going to get the full God Valley flashback right now. Praise Goda if we do. But the fact that we just got a young dragon introduced. This is like... Are we also entangling the dragon flashback in this? And like his relationship with Akainu in this? Like, bro, how goated does this flashback have to be, Oda? You're telling me the God Valley incident was just like the point for everybody. For everything. That's crazy. But look at Dragon. I just want to focus on Dragon's design here. You know what? I do see Luffy. He doesn't have the same nose. But he has like the Gear 4 eyes. Which is crazy. The hair isn't... It's not Luffy hair. And his ears are Monkey D ears, man. And his kind of like stature is kind of Luffy-esque. You know, he's thinner. He's not like Garp. His face is so interesting. Man, but I knew, hey, before even the Oda box, I saw that shit. I saw that shit, bro. Bang, bang. Put on your masks. It's sleeping gas. Huh? But he has those eye bags, though. Who's he giving? He's kind of giving like Nightcrawler or something to me. Like from X-Men. I don't know why. I am a Nightcrawler fan, by the way. Navy prison ship. Transporting slaves. Bzz, 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 beep. Ah, the hacker. Oh, I see what you're doing, Guinea. Huh? Could have sworn I saw some. Big bro. Big bro. Ah. She was doing the Morse code from the Marine slave ship, dude. Big bro. Guinea. You're safe. What a relief. I did it. Now it's up to the informant to relay it. Don't be loud. Don't be loud, you two. Don't be anything rash. You'll just get punished, too. Punished? Whoa. Whoa, not Ivankov freaking out, dude. So that's interesting. No, that does make sense, because, actually, did we know that? Did we know that Ivankov was a slave on Mary Joa? And Guinea? We knew Guinea, right? But, like, we just saw them kind of appear on God Valley. And then that's when Kuma interacts with them, but yeah, I don't know if I really had a thought if Ivankov was a slave or not, or if he was a civilian from God Valley. I actually don't remember what I thought back then. But anyway, confirmed, they're slaves. Moron? Moron, do you want to die with no knowledge of where they are taking us? You need to try if you want to be saved. Miracles are not so easy to come by. Damn, Ivankov just going off. He's like, don't be too loud, you two. Don't do anything rash. You'll just get punished too. It's like, bruh, we gotta try. We gotta try. And this is where is Ivankov gonna run into a dragon over here too? Oh, man. But this is like the day of God Valley. This isn't prep beforehand. This is straight up like we are coming in now to set this up. Like once we set this up, the celestial dragons are coming in, you know. Big bro. The slaves are getting rowdy. What? Yeah. Kuma. So there are still slaves with spirit, and he's just hearing this in like the other room. He's like, I'm glad someone's getting rowdy, you know. Yo, I see his big bird ass. How is bro still in like hybrid form, though? Bro just lives in hybrid form. Oh, what was Morgan's voice? Big news, by the way. I'm saying big news. Cypher Pole Intelligence Bureau. You have more absurd intel. What is it this time? Haha. Don't be coy. You guys must have caught wind of that transmission too. Let's skip to the part where you pay me. You'd rather keep this story quiet, right? Ooh. He's just some kid running a local paper with a fancy name. How does he keep getting intel like this? Nah, don't push your luck. You'll be erased. Damn. Don't push your luck, you'll be erased. Just try and stop me. Fools. I'm gonna leak news to Pirate Island either way. Morgan's president of the World Economic Journal before it was popular. He's got that little, like, I don't know what the name, he's given that Peaky Blinders hat on, that little news hat on. But I love it how the news coups have, like, mafia hats on. Like, they're still not, like, corporate, you know? They're just little gangsters over here. He's just a kid, dude. Okay, so Morgan's obviously is probably as old as Big Mom. Although, no, he'd be younger. He'd be younger for sure. Because Big Mom, right? No, he's younger. He's younger. Okay, so he's more like Kuma, more like maybe Ivankov, something like that. Dragon's Age, whatever. Still in hybrid though, Mr. Big Bird Morgan's himself. But he's interesting. He's the one getting the intel from Ivankov and Guinea. Does that mean Morgan's a little bit of a revolutionary himself? You know, is it just about the coin, Morgan's? You're gonna report the actual news, buddy. It's Shakki. She's still alive. Is this for real? I'm so relieved. Where did you say she is? God Valley. Where's that? Ochoku. Nah. This smells fishy. Can we trust this source? There's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. The Navy's in turmoil. We got Captain John, Gonzui, and Shiki over here. She's gonna be a prize? And a celestial dragon. Oh, fuck, I just realized. Fucking. I'm so dumb. Garling was talking about Shakki. He said he was gonna win her. He says, besides, I've already secured a worthy bride for myself and placed the order. He secured. He's the one that got her. Or whoever. Maybe not him personally, but, you know, the God's Knights got her. Secured a worthy bride for myself and placed the order. God damn. She will be mine provided I triumph in the upcoming tourney. But they don't allow it. Somehow they get Shakki off the island. Ochoku, obviously the one that... Ochoku, connections with the God's Knights. Also interesting. She's going to be a prize in a Celestial Dragon tournament? So those damn government bastards were the ones who kidnapped Shakki-chan. Yuge with the hat on. The Celestial Dragon's human hunt. I always figured that was a baseless rumor. Mama. Looks like they're putting devil fruits up for grabs too, Kaido. Didn't you want one? What do these ones do? These fruits could be perfect for my kids. Oh, don't tell me we got the heat fruit. We got the genie fruit. And we got the mochi fruit for the boys. Oven daifuku and katakuri. Strusen. What if this is some sort of trap? Shut up. If you got cold feet, you can just stand behind on the island. Let's move. God Valley awaits. A little too growly for rocks right there. I'm sorry. I need to tone my my voices here a little bit. But we got the boys. We got rocks. Rocks and the crew getting ready for God Valley. And then we got Roger and the crew. Roger Pirates. Gibbon, where's God Valley? It's pretty far. But we should make it in time. Y'all are with me, right, fellas? Of course we are. There we go. Rayleigh's he's got to save his girl, dude. Rox is already on the move. We can't let him get ahead. It was an unlikely turn of events, but this small leak led to the mobilization of all the toughest men on the seas. Seems Roger's heading there too. Lead with that next time. I'm on my way. Of course, Garp getting a little sniff that Roger's on his way. And so he's going there too. The treasure of Hachinosu was Shakki all along. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? But I love it. I love this flashback. And then look at this. Is that the Oro Jackson? Or is that the... What ship is that? It's a giant ship. I don't think it's the Oro Jackson. It doesn't have the egg. Is that Rox's ship? It's a giant ship. Who cares? Who cares? Sink it. Wait. What is it, Rox? I see. What is it, Rox? Can't stop now. Okay. Wait. What is it, Rox? We can't stop now. It's the giant pirates, baby. I'm seeing those Viking shields. Oh, and that's the back of Rox's ship. That's a really nice ship, actually. Herald passing them by as they head to God Valley. That's interesting. That is interesting. They said your entire crew was obsessed with this woman. That's how I knew I'd be able to intercept you here, Rox. You know, if we fought without any regard for our own lives, we could sink your puny little ship with ease. See that vessel over there? It's a government surveillance ship. Heh. So, you're still trying to curry favor by playing the government's lapdog? It may be king of the overgrown brutes, but you're underestimating us. With Big Mom Kaido and a white beard in the back. Are you really content to let the government sit back and watch as we tear each other apart? You're nothing but a giant lunatic, clinging to your diluted version of progress. Why don't we talk it out? Just the two of us. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. A little bit of sake before God Valley? You must have an idea where we're going and what we're doing. Listen, this is for your ears only. I ain't gonna tell anyone else. Not even my own crew. Not the Rox's secrets, dude. Scrolled a little far, but let's get there. Your Majesty, why talk to him? Oh, there's Silverax. That bastard. We don't have time to take it easy. I bet even now my Shakki's calling for help. I bet even now my Shakki... Yeah, Shiki, my Shakki, alright. Not fucking Rox and Harold being like Roger and Whitebeard right now. This is insanity. Listen, Harold, I've got a hidden name. It's Davy D. Zebek. Rocks, Zebek, my boy. You can't be doing this with the hidden names, brother. You ain't no Trafalgar Deepwater Law. Rocks, there's layers. Davy D. Zebek, and we thought the D meant Davy. And we predicted the D meant Davy. You're not really called Rocks? I reckon the world government has been trying to erase this specific name for a long time. It's tied to the lineage of the legendary pirates. Davy D. Jones. Davy Jones is Joy Boy. Davy Jones is Joy Boy. The name still commands some influence in the underworld even now, but it's barely scraping by. I ain't sure if the timing was good or bad. But 2 years ago, I had a kid. Davy D. Teach. Davy D. Teach. He ain't no Rocks D. Teach. Or, wait, no. Wait. Monkey D. Luffy. Marshall D. Teach. Exactly, yeah. Rocks D. Zebek. Zebek is his first name, just like Teach is his first name, just like Luffy is his first name. So it'd be Davy D. Teach. To keep him safe. 2 years ago, I had a kid. To keep him totally safe, I sent my family away, back to my hometown. Told them to count on the Davy clan. I see. So your kin, your wife and child are back in your hometown. But why are you revealing your weak spot to me? Your weak spot. Did Dragon learn a little bit something from Rocks, dude? My hometown is God Valley. Fuck, bro. Fucking shit. Damn. You're telling me Blackbeard was on God Valley with when Shanks was born? Brother, this is crazy. Are you saying the government staged this just to lure you in? Nah. The Celestial Dragons ain't gathering there, right? They wouldn't want me to crash their party. They just made a mistake. Or, the Celestial Dragons are gathering there, right? They wouldn't want me to crash their party. They just made a mistake. Still, feels like destiny is pulling me in, dragging me back. Taking Shakki was their biggest blunder. As long as I get my wife and kid to safety, I'll be at peace with whatever happens next. But it doesn't feel like luck's on my side anymore, Harold. Lend me your hand. He's got that D in him. He's got that original D in him. Join me, Harold. Help me out. No way. I'm gonna sink you right here, right now. Is that so? Bring it on. Don't interfere. Huh? It's hard to believe. But every 3 years, the Celestial Dragons choose an unaffiliated nation rich in resources. You cowardly rat! And turn it into a hunting ground where they slaughter the natives for sport. Help us! How can this be allowed to happen? Oh my fucking God, dude. The day of the God Valley incident. We now present the grand prize of this tournament. Beyond all the rare devil fruits up for grabs. In one of the calm belts of the Grand Line lies the Isle of Women. Behold their former empress, the most beautiful woman in the world. Her name is Shakuyaku. Wow! The winner can decide whether to take her as a wife or a slave. Woo! She's gorgeous. I want her. Since her capture, she's been kept spotless and pristine in every way. She's the very definition of a priceless treasure. What an amazing prize, Summers. You'd better win her for the Shepherd family. Summers was there for the Shepherd family. Oh, look at young Summers, dude. Look at Shakki. Don't be stupid. I'm gonna make her my personal property when I win. She'll be my wife. She'll be my wife. Quit dreaming, Summers. Gunko, with you here, we might just take home the Clan War Trophy. A young Gunko with the Man-Mayor family. Please, help. My kids. You have to get them off the island. Don't let him take them. Dragon saves Blackbeard, dude. I know that's Blackbeard. Come here, Teach. It'll be all right. You have to survive. Every world noble knows the tourney features several super rare rabbits to hunt. This year, we've not only secured a brat from the Buccaneer tribe, but for the first time in 800 years, we've also uncovered members of the Davy clan. The site of the Great Clash, One Piece 1159, and what a fucking chapter. And we're going into the God Family flashback. No break next week. My boy. I'm excited. What a fucking chapter. God damn. I'll see you all next week. Dragon saved Blackbeard, dude. Fuck me. Peace out. Bye.